Alright. Let me look at it too. I'll check it out as well. Alright, we're back. Alright. Very good. Thank you guys for bearing with us. Had a couple technical difficulties. That was pretty whack. Computers, man, they're slowly taking over, which is fine, but we'll figure it out. We'll figure our shit out. This is our first episode back, so it's cool. It's cool. We'll be chilling. Humans here. What's up, human? Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. Good to see ya. So this is gonna be like, I guess, a separate video from the last one when we look at the archives, but whatever. Same show. I guess it's season 6. Episode 1 of Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus. Let's do it again. I am your host, Skinny Jesus, the host with the most, the chef of chefs, the marinated one in the flesh. What's up? We're here. It's Sunday. Ready to do this. Jess W's in here. Cool. Good to see ya, Jess. Humans back there. I hope we get Similar Alien and Dillweed and BDG back in here real soon. And we'll start it off proper. Alright, very good. So yes, today I'm making split pea soup. Before we got interrupted, I was just gonna do a rundown of all the ingredients that I bought. Could you put the Twitch chat to the right? I think it's on top of the yeah, that works. That'll work. And yeah, so I'm making split pea soup, American classic. Yeah. Oh, that guy's yelling again. We need to have that guy like on our show. There's always just someone yelling in the back, like that's part of the gag. Holy shit, he's going off right now. Anyways, let's not let that guy spoil what we got going on today. I'm making split pea soup, American classic, and it's gonna be fun. It's really cheap to make this. It's gonna be really hearty, and peas are good for you, right? They're high in like vitamin C or something like that. But peas are good for you, so it's good to have them. Any type of legume is good. You know, not only do they have like good amount of fiber in them, but they do have some vitamins and minerals and all things like that. So let's do the rundown of the shit that I got for today's soup. Like I was saying earlier before we got cut off. A lot of the Sartorius, what's up, Sartorius? What's good, man? Good to see you. Glad to have you back. Glad to be back. We out here and we doing it. So like I was saying earlier, I guess a lot of the more traditional American style split pea soup recipes call for a ham hock, a whole ham hock. If you don't know what a ham hock is, it's like the pig, it's like the knuckles, the pig hoof knuckles things. There's a bunch of meat around the bone, and it's like one of those. I think they just like it's one of those, or it's the back one. I'm not too sure, but I think it's from the foot, and it's just really, it has a lot of flavor because you know, all the bones, all the meat closer to the bones is gonna have more of the flavor, and so a lot of traditional American style split pea soup will have ham hocks, pig knuckle. There you go, pig knuckle says human. Which you can normally find, but if you're not so adventurous and you don't want to like fuck with that, you can always what I did. I couldn't find any ham hock at the Sprouts. Maybe it was too nice of a grocery store for ham hock, but I bought some nice, really thick bacon. I bought a bunch, so it's gonna be like kind of a bacony extravaganza in there. So I got some nice gourmet bulk smoked bacon. I like to do, like, one thing I actually like to do when I get bacon at the store is I like to see if they have like this gourmet bulk, not like the prepackaged stuff like Farmer John's, but like, you know, the grocery store packs. And a lot of the times they'll have bacon ends. Have you know about bacon ends, Funkle? So bacon ends, it's like when they cut the bacon for the display case at the deli, they have all these like just random miscellaneous little pieces. You know, usually they're like just smaller strips than like the actual strip that they're trying to sell. But the bacon ends are always half the price of bacon. and it's like the same shit. It's just not cut properly. So that's a good little tip if you're trying to get some bacon on the budget. On the budget tip, look for some bacon ends. I think Costco, even my dad when I was a kid, he used to buy like bacon ends like at Costco or the store or something. And it would be way cheaper than getting like, you know, a flat of bacon. Similar's here. Hi Isaac, missed you, dog. Missed you too, man. I've been seeing your Instagrams. You've been looking good. Sartori says, I gotta go get food. Wish I could stay and watch the whole thing. No problem. Glad you popped in though, Sartoris. Good to have you back. We'll be doing all the shows this week, so I'd love to see you in one of the other shows. Very good. So I got the bacon. That's gonna be like where a lot of the flavor is gonna come from. Oh, this is actually good too, because if you could see. So I got two bacons, right? And this one, if you can see, it's like, it's really, really meaty. Not so much fat. And then this one, oh look, it's like all fucking bacon, pork, fat. So it's kind of good that we have a little bit of both, because like this will help, the grease will help flavor it up.
What's the difference? Is there an advertised difference?
No. It's just
gourmet
like
bulk sliced smoked bacon, gourmet bulk sliced smoked bacon.
It's just bulk, and so it probably just came from a different part of the big pork belly that they were chopping up.
Good for them. They really sorted out the meat of the world, huh?
Yeah, it's interesting to see. It's interesting to see that all that stuff, like how you butcher a cow or a pig or something like. Or people. I'm sure there's books about how to butcher people.
There is. I read How to Butcher Humans.
Perfect.
When I was doing a report on a cult, and I chose the Church of Euthanasia, which is an online religion, and one of their things, their whole thing is overpopulation is the problem, and so cannibalism is one of the pillars of their faith.
I see.
I really wish I could like actually meet these people, because it's probably just a troll thing, but yeah, they had a book, How to Butcher Humans. It was really
That's pretty cool.
You know what we need is a new graphics card. I think that you know, using the two cameras and the nice camera, it's using way too much CPU. That's what's creating our problems and the frame rate issues. And yeah, we need a graphics card to have a dedicated single processing of the graphics.
Yeah.
Hi, Similar.
GC says you can still make carbonara noodles with the spare bacon another day, dude. We're gonna have bacon tomorrow for breakfast or something. You know what I mean? Like that's the cool thing about bacon. If it's smoked, it'll last a good while, and you can always do that. Similar says thanks, dude. Bring home the bacon. Yeah, they're over here in my pocket. Sartoris says for show, homie. Human says enjoy Sartoris, and Sartoris says I'll be back. Similar and Funkle getting it on, and Human says it reminds me of that Twilight Zone How to Serve People episode. I don't know if I've seen that one. But yeah, so I got my bacon. Got my bacon right here. That's gonna be my main meaty part of this. I mean, this is split pea soup, so this is not the focus right here. It's just gonna help. It's just gonna help serve the flavors of the soup. And this is a pretty easy version of the soup I'm gonna do. You know, a lot of people, especially if you don't get like dried split peas, making this soup could take 2, 3, 4, maybe like 3 hours or something. 3 or 4 hours, depending on, you know, how big of a pot you're making. But I'm doing like a pretty chill, reasonable one. I bought some dried split peas, and it's gonna be sick. So got the bacon. Got my bacon. Boom. Next, I got my split peas. So the cool thing about the Sprouts that I went to, they have a really nice bulk section. So the bulk section, you know, not only will it have your dried fruits and your dried nuts, but it'll also have the candy, but they'll also have some spices sometimes. And not just that, but then they'll have your grains, so you can get like, you know, oats, loose rice, loose beans, loose split peas. And it's just so much nicer when you can buy in bulk like that, because they call it bulk, but you can buy as much as you want.
Yeah. Because
sometimes, if I went to the regular store to get split peas, I might have had to buy like a 3-pound bag.
End up with way more than you ever need.
Yeah, and so it's good. I recommend for dry ingredients like that, it's usually pretty cheap as well. A pound of dried split peas was only about $1.20, something like that. You know what I mean? So there you go. Similar says, if you had to eat a cut of human, which you think would be tastiest?
Well, according to the book, and
Cheeks.
I think typically what you find in most animals is that thigh meat is the, that's where they get the steaks.
Yeah.
That's where you cut the steaks out of, like, rump, thigh area.
Yes.
And
same on a cow or a pig.
that seemed to be the, after you like slice and bleed your thing, you cut the thighs off. But I don't know.
Yeah, well, this is how I kind of look about it. Like, those cuts are just big cuts, and they're easier to, like, portion and actually get pieces you can portion.
They kind of cut right off, too.
Whereas, like, a lot of people think the best part on a pig is the cheeks, but it's not like you can sell, like, a cheek steak because there's not much there. And it's not like someone's going to buy the whole, like a regular everyday consumer is going to buy like a whole pig face just to eat the cheek. You know what I mean? So there's just like, there's a level of what tastes good, but it's always, it usually comes to fat content too, where there's that marbling and stuff. But on a human, I guess if I was eating people, we should just start small and go with like a butt. Like butt or like thigh. Right? Something like that. Human says, I have an older NVIDIA 570 that's just sitting in a drawer. Do you want that, Funkle? It's old, but should be better than no graphics card.
Yeah, I don't know. It's not on the list of compatible cards with my motherboard, but yeah, maybe we could get it from you.
That'd be cool. Human says, probably like a leg, like a thigh, TBH, muscle and fat. That was what I was thinking too. Yeah, so, I've never tried people. I guess I make a lot of jokes about eating babies sometimes and stuff like that. It's just like, usually the things that are the most forbidden or like, really bad for you are the best, funnest, tastiest things. You know what I mean? It's like, you can't have something, can I try a little bit of that? You can't have something so awesome and it not be a little bit bad for you, right? So there's a give and take. There's a give and take there. All right. So I got my split peas, got my bacon, I got my aromatics, I got some celery because we're gonna make a little mirepoix. Just like in any soup that you would be making, you're gonna do the celery. I got these awesome carrots. Check these out. They're like rainbow carrots, as they say.
Looking good.
Yeah, it looks good. These rainbow carrots. They even came with like the haircut, the natty dread right here. All right. So for my mirepoix, I got the celery. I got the carrots, and I got an onion. And so this is gonna be kind of the base of the soup. Most soups are based like that. I got some potatoes. Oh shit. Well, that one fell on the ground. We'll watch that one. I got some potatoes to just thicken it up to give it a little more oomph. And, some garlic. I got some chicken stock. And that's pretty much it. That's where we're going to start with this whole thing. And so I'll start making the soup, and then eventually I'll make our vinaigrette for the salad. I bought regular mixed greens, spring mix. What do you got in here? A blend of tender baby greens. We got romaine, baby chard, baby mizuna. I don't even know what mizuna is. Do you know mizuna? I don't either. Radicchio, baby red leaf, baby green leaf, baby oak leaf, baby arugula, baby spinach, baby butter lettuce. And so I got the spring mix. We're going to have a little salad with our soup. And for our dressing, our vinaigrette, I'm gonna make a really simple vinaigrette. It's pretty much just a little olive oil and a little vinegar, salt and pepper, and then from there the choice is yours to make your own salad dressing as you see fit. Carly G is here. Welcome, Carly G. Mommy's home. Mom's home. Yay! Mommy's home. Alright, so there we go. I'm going to start heating up my pan. And so basically, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start chopping these into little chunks. Potato. Mix them, mash them, stick them in a stew. So I'm going to use quite a bit of this just for fun. Because fuck it. Alright, so.
You know what's whack?
What's whack, dog?
You know when they have porta potties and the little soap dispenser is just hand sanitizer.
Yeah.
That's fucked up. That's like, I just wiped my ass. I don't need to put hand sanitizer on that. I need to wash off the poo particles.
Yeah, the whole thing with like hand sanitizer, like it cleans your hands, it's like, that's not really what's going on there. You know what I mean?
Man, shout out, I just got a new game. You guys might know that I'm really into the horror genre of video games. I find those kind of games very exciting. And usually they have really cool, like, aesthetic kind of stuff going on. And I just got this game Outlast 2. Kind of hard to say. I feel like most people say Outlast, but that's not really right? It's Outlast.
Outlast.
Yeah, emphasis on the last. Like you would say, like you wouldn't say like, oh, I'm gonna. I guess you could say it either way. But like if you're like you outlast someone.
Yeah.
Not outlast them. But anyway, it's really fucking scary so far. I'm only like an hour into it. But it's a game where you don't have any sort of melee or combat functions. It's all about running and hiding from these scary killers. And there's a real distinct like baby and sex baby sacrifice kind of thing going on.
It's highly like sexual.
Yeah.
And
it's
scary.
pretty gnarly so far, and I'm excited to keep playing it because I really like these horror games. And this one, when I was like streaming Alien and streaming Resident Evil, I had a lot of people popping up being like, "You got to try Outlast."
Yeah, and the crazy thing about Outlast is like, there's no you don't attack at all.
Yeah.
You just,
which doesn't really make any sense. Like the guy doesn't even use his hands. But like one of the main gameplay mechanics of it is that you have a camera. So the camera has night vision, and a lot of it's really dark. But the camera has batteries, so you don't want to run out of batteries. Yeah, really cool so far. Like you have to point the camera with the night vision on to see where you're going sometimes. Yeah, really cool.
Yeah, it was scary.
And you can zoom with the camera, and it looks really good. The graphics are crazy.
There was a couple moments when it was like, oh my fucking god.
Yeah, I gave up last night because I was at a part that was hard and really scary, but I'm excited to get back into it.
What happened?
It was just like you like do this thing and you have to like get back to your elevator, but then like all the monsters that are chasing you are like, oh, she's coming, run away. And so then this like really scary lady with like a scary thing starts chasing you, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna go hide. But you came right to where I was hiding. So
like she knew?
Yeah, so like, I don't know. And she's scary looking.
Someone really says, I do miss George W. Bush a bit. Yeah, I saw this shirt at this thrift store this thrift store in El Paso, and it was only $1, and I couldn't not pass it up, man. I really can't. I couldn't.
Who was the last president who only served one term?
Bush. Did he do 2?
HW?
Yeah, did he do 2?
I don't even know.
I think he only did 1.
Okay, that's not so long ago. I was like, what is it, Nixon? Yeah. Or wasn't he in the middle of his second term when he got
ousted? Well, he was one of these fools that like became president and then didn't win, I guess.
Yeah.
And then came back the next time around and won. So there was like a gap in
right.
his. I think that's what it was. So I got my beef. Or this isn't beef. This is pork. I'm making bacon. Human says Outlast is pretty dang spooky.
Yeah.
So basically, what I'm trying to do here with this bacon is I just want to cook it down. Try and get it some crisp, get some crisp going to a lot of these. So we're just gonna let this go for a while. And in the meantime, I'll start cutting up some vegetables. All right, very good. Yeah. You know, I was saying earlier, like, I don't care much for George W. Bush. I mean, like, I do say a lot. I'm like, I would love to have, you know, lunch with George W. Bush if I didn't know what he did for a living. You know what I mean? He seems like a cool guy. He seems really puppet government type shit. Like, he's not really running shit. So, like, I'm not really blaming the guy. I also don't put much faith in the commander-in-chief and the presidential, all that political shit works. I don't have faith in none of that shit. They're not doing it right. I don't know how to do it right, but it's not working, obviously. So it's hard to, like, take these people seriously. That's why I can wear this shirt. That's why I love this shirt, because it's like you can't take these people seriously. I mean, they're in charge of shit, but it's like, dude, there's crazier shit going on. And it's just a shirt. I don't support any of these presidents, so there you go. Alright, we're going to let this go. Let a lot of that melt down. Bree Bake's here. What's up, Bree Bake? Good to see ya. In the chats. In the delicious chats. How you doing, Bree? How you doing, Carly? How's everyone doing? We haven't been on in a couple weeks. Because we were at South by Southwest in Austin, Texas, and traveling there and back, so we haven't really been around. But we're back, season 6, episode 1. Glad to have all you homies back here. I adore the Himmler glasses. I see. I think I catch what you're trying to sell there, man.
Heinrich Himmler had glasses just like yours.
Did he?
Yeah. He was a Nazi.
Yeah.
Not even just one of those people that you can say, oh, they're a Nazi. Or he was actually a high up member of the Nazi Party.
Yeah, he was ready to.
The National Socialists over there in Germany, Deutschland.
Is the so what's up? Is this acting up still?
Well, we can see. Let's give it a shot.
If it doesn't work, then let's just not try it again, because that might be, since we got the new camera, we kind of got a B camera situation kind of going, which is super sick, super awesome. Yeah. Oh, cool, we got the B cam going. Here, let me do one of these. So this is my bacon. So we want to do this quite a bit more. We want to get this kind of crispier. I want to get it a little crispier. So we're going to keep doing that. Alright, and now let's chop up some veggies, why don't we, huh? Yeah. So I got my camera. I got my cutting board. I got it all. I'm right here. The good Miss Me. It's so bad. Like, when I saw the shirt, I was like, damn, that shirt is sick, but I also, like, I didn't pick it up at first, you know, because I was like, damn, that's a bit much. But then I showed it to Jimmy, and he's like, you have to get that.
Yeah. That's right up his alley, for sure.
Alright, so let me just chop my onion really quick. Onion.
Production value.
It's, you know, it's the shock factor. That's what we're going for on this show. Shock and awe. Wasn't that Bush's thing too? No. Alright, so we're just gonna get a good little dice.
We got our digital royalties for the quarter, $67.10.
There you go.
Yeah. That's actually probably, like, I think they only distribute payments when it's over $50, so we haven't gotten these digital ones in a while, but maybe even this was like all of 2017's, like YouTube and Spotify royalties. Whoa, look at this fucking dab resin or whatever, it looks like Hawaii.
Really?
Yeah, look at this.
Oh yeah, it kind of does, huh?
Alright, I'm gonna show the...
Yeah, do it.
Oh, it won't reach. I don't want to fuck it up.
There you go. Put my onions. in the bowl, real quick. That will be enough onion for me. TBH. Let me give my this a stir. Very good. So right now I'm just prepping all my veggies. As you can see, I'm gonna use 2 stalks of this celery. Celery. Brewbake says, I'm good. Still sore from my fall the other day. Oh, that sucks that you took a tumble. I'm glad to hear you're okay. So it's similar. Similar says, I'm good, y'all. I played 2 shows in March, and I'm happy about that. Well, that's great. Great news. I love the whole playing music, you know, and so I love seeing you guys also doing the same thing. That's what it's all about. That's why we're here, to show you guys that you can do this too if you really want to, man. Where did you play at, human? Alright, I got 2 celeries right there. So basically with the onion, I just did 1 onion. I got 2 celery stalks going. I'm gonna use use a couple of these carrots. Couple of these carrots that are hanging by a thread. Alright, there you go. I'm gonna stir this one more time again. Let those go for a bit. And these are good, nice, fun carrots. Brewbake says, didn't hurt at all when I felt it the next day. I was like, yep. Yep, there it is. There it is. Carly just says, got totally crazy and wild bad boy tour stories. Yeah. Honestly, this South by Southwest was like the chillest, least stressful South by Southwest at all time. Not to say we didn't like party or whatever. We did. It was fun. We hung out with Guantanamo Baywatch a lot. Oh, we got to see Chai. Chai from Japan. They are like the coolest fucking band ever. They're so great. They do like a kawaii. Kawaii, yeah! They're cute. And they were blowing everyone out the water. It was really awesome. It was really awesome to see. Brewbake says, yeah. Similar said, yeah, tell us about South by Southwest and bad boy shit. Well, we didn't do any. I mean, we weren't getting into trouble. We did buy an ounce of weed in San Antonio. That's the kind of bad boy shit. We were driving around in Texas with weed, where it's not okay to drive around with weed. And we did that. What else did we do, Funkle? We ate a lot of barbecue the first night we were in Austin. That was pretty bad boy. Yeah. That was actually super sick.
We were pretty low key in terms of bad boys.
Yeah, we were trying to fly under the radar, you know. We weren't trying to do too much for no fucking reason. Alright, so these are getting to a place I like. I'm gonna let them crisp up a bit more. Boom. Let me cut a couple more carrots up. I got this nice purple. These carrots are cool.
Junk cam.
Oh, look at the inside of this carrot.
Whoa, cool. Does that say how? Does that?
It's an asshole.
Tell how old it is?
Yeah, 1 asshole year old.
My dick's on camera.
Yeah, show it to them. Show them what you're working with.
Shake that dick. Watch yourself. Shake that dick.
You should do the remix. I came in with my dick in my hand.
Be cool.
True. Carly says, or Brewbake says, love Chai. Yep, Chai is very good and they're very amazing live. Human says, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys, bad boys.
Huh, bad boy, what you want, what you want. The most important part of that is, huh.
Yeah, easily.
That's like we've been talking a lot about this kind of stuff. Like the TV shows that like from the first millisecond of the theme, you know? So something like that. Huh! It's like perfect. He would say, shake that dick. But watch yourself.
Alright, so I got all my aromatics right here, getting ready to go.
I just looked up why does bacon smell so good, and I guess it's the sugars reacting to the amino acids and the Maillard reaction, which is what the kind of cooking sort of is. And yeah, the sugar and the amino acids shoot up into the air and they create that aroma.
That's really cool.
Yeah.
It's also like, because a lot of the times the bacon is smoked.
Yep. So you get that.
It brings out that smell. It's really good. Similar says traveling with weed in Texas is badass for sure. Yeah, we used to do that, but we're trying to be good boys, and not go to jail ever for any reason unless it's something badass.
Like we're fighting the aliens or something.
Yeah, like going to jail for weed is not like that badass. It sucks. That's not how it should be.
Similar also says, one time coming back from Texas to Cali, they made us get out of the car at the Texas border and had some dogs sniffing our shit. But we had smoked all the weed already, so we were Gucci. Yeah, we've been there.
Yeah, we done that.
One time we were traveling with our friend Nick, who's a UK citizen, and I was driving and like we pulled up and they always ask if you're all US citizens. What did he say? He was like, is everyone on board a US citizen? And I was like, no, one of us is a UK citizen. And then he was like, what I had asked was, are all of you US citizens? And so he kind of had this weird attitude and clearly didn't even hear what I said.
Yeah.
So I was like, and what I said was that one of us is a UK citizen. And then after a beat, he was like, pull over, get out of the car.
Yeah, he was not so happy.
We didn't have shit though, so it didn't matter. But it was like he gave me an attitude. I should have just been like, I don't know what my move there should have been. Just been like, repeat myself calmly, I guess.
Yeah.
But I wasn't even trying to have that much of an attitude. I was trying to be like, yeah, well, I heard you.
Yeah.
And what I said was an answer to that question.
Yeah, I'm answering a question.
And then he saw Isaac has this prison tat that says it's a Jesus fish and it kind of says weed in it, but it also looks like it kind of says need. And the cop was like, does that say weed? And Isaac was like, no, it says need, like need Jesus.
Yeah, need the Holy Spirit.
And that worked.
Yeah, he was cool about that.
Similar says, haha, nice, Uncle. You clearly answered his question. Yeah, that's what I thought. I was being straightforward. One of us was not a U.S. citizen.
I'm gonna do the whole onion, I think. Yeah, well, at those borders, they're not even like. I think the last thing they're ever gonna think of is like, oh, it's not Mexican or.
Yeah, right. But also, they're not like they really like don't even have enough money to be like charging people with weed. Because what they're even there for is human trafficking and illegal immigration. So
Very good. All right, so I took my bacon out of the pot, and now all that nice flavorful bacon juice. We're gonna cook some of our. Cook our onions in there. Get those going. Down a bit.
Smells like camping breakfast.
Yeah, a lot of bacon. Now we're gonna get these going. Let me chop up a couple cloves of garlic. Yeah, it says need. It's like, where is it? It's supposed to say weed, but it doesn't say weed. Like it's kind of fucked up. So like I got away with the whole like.
Also, I remember when they were fucking with us, that like a Red Bull can fell out of the van, and so I went to reach for it. That's like, and you don't want to litter, and that was like my go-to reaction. But then the guy was like, "Don't touch that," and then like because I reached for it, I don't know. But then he was like started looking at it, like oh, gotcha now.
Yeah.
Like, dude, our weed isn't in that Red Bull can.
Yeah, it's in a jar in one of the bags, you idiot. And I feel like we probably did have weed.
Yeah, I don't remember.
I don't remember either. Alright, I got my onions going, so now I'm going to chop up a couple of cloves of garlic for that good flavor. I got 4 right here. What's that? Yeah, it's going great. I'm stoked. Stoked we got this going. Alright, I got my garlic going, so I'm gonna throw that. I'm gonna throw that up into the pot now too. Very good. I guess for now, yeah, just switch it back. Spoke too soon. Sometimes you gotta not speak too soon. Put these over here. Alright, so I got my onions and all that nice bacon fat. I got some garlic all up in this nice bacon fat. This is gonna be delicious. And so the onions, we're just gonna try and cook. See, GCs, can you please give another insight of the pot now? The B-cam, we're having a little issues with the B-cam, but once we get that sorted up, we'll do it. Kind of looks like that. There's some. All right. Got all my onions. And that nice bacon fat. Yeah, so I just want to cook these until they're a little translucent. Get that nice flavor out of there. Alright. Woo, alright, can we head back to the Yes, nice. That's beautiful. Alright, so we got that going. And let me just clean up my zone a little bit really quick. That's something try to do. I'm not always the best at it, but cleaning as you go keeps everything, keeps everything nice and tidy, and you don't fuck shit up like you probably normally would. Or I would, not you. Seaman says, simmer down. Simmer down. Yeah, can we get a donation, someone? This is our first episode back. Season 6, season, what is it? What's the one at the beginning? I keep wanting to say season finale, but it's the first one. Season premiere. Season premiere. I'm a fuck. I think I might have smoked a bit too much weed. But yeah, it's the season premiere of the Nartapes Network and Gettin Fat with Skinny Juice. I would love it if we can get someone to go to the website, nartapes.com/GTG, and put in a sale for a donation. We got the new hats. We got the white fang your face hat. We got the memories, and if you can't see it, there's like a little wine bottle and a wine glass, and it says the memories. And then we got both of the Nartapes hats, both different colors, back in stock. You can go on the website, nartapes.com/GTG, and grip some of those. And do we still is the South by tape up on the site?
I don't know. I think so.
We might have a couple of those White Fang South by Southwest tape. We could work it out if they're not up there. Just let us know what's good and what's going down. Alright, so I got all my root veggies in here. Let me, now I'm going to chop up a couple potatoes. Get a couple taters going. Real simple, real easy. This is kind of just like a throw it all in type throw it all in type soup. You know, this isn't nothing fancy. This is something you could do for yourself and for you and your family, or your loved one, or your siblings, or your uncle, or your, I don't know, your therapist, whoever. This is an easy, fun soup, tasty soup that you can make, and it's real easy. One pot, stop, shop, ready to go. Yeah, please go to the website, nartapes.com/GTG. Let's get at least one right now in the next 10 minutes. I would love to hear that we made a sale go down, because I want to get some sales going. Just W Similar says, I'm going to get a couple pins in tape. Very good. You do that. I would love that. I would love that very much. And then Just W says, was y'all near the bombings in South by? Apparently there was one like pretty close on the last night. right?
Yeah.
Something like that.
Oh yeah, smells good.
It does, huh?
Double check this one.
Eating all my bacon. Jimmy's eating all the bacon.
That's not true.
Alright, so I got my onions going real nice and good. Actually, I didn't want to put my potatoes in there yet. Not yet. Not. Ooh, can you? Is there more of those?
Yes.
Can I have any more?
This salsa is.
Probably not that. Oh, I don't know. I guess.
It doesn't really go bad, right?
I mean, no. Maybe.
We're gonna eat it anyway.
Yeah.
Haven't eaten anything.
Yeah.
Since
Since yesterday.
yesterday.
Alright, so I got all my.
Smells great, you guys. Tell Isaac it smells great.
Just so he says, was the only of the bombings. But yeah, there was a bunch of bombings at South by Southwest if you didn't hear. And I guess there was one pretty close to where the Burger Mania show was happening, so that's kind of crazy. I can't believe that shit like that was going down, like, you know what I mean? He says, smells great, Isaac. Yeah, Jimmy knows. You know. And I'm glad you're down. Dude, it's the new camera, huh? You could smell everything with the new camera. It's that's what the P stands for. It stands for pretty tasting smells.
Yeah. Who's trying to fuck tonight?
Raise your hand. Bunkle. Isaac.
Hell yeah.
And G-Dub. He's raising his hand. He's like,
tonight.
I heard you, Funkle. One of my favorite things is like in the second Harold and Kumar when at the end they're like smoking weed with Bush. It's so funny. Taliban Kush. I got it from my daddy. Alright, so I'm just gonna put all my aromatic stuff, my carrots, my celery, and my onions are all in there now. And so we're gonna cook these. We're gonna start cooking these a little more. Alright. This is gonna be good.
It looks damn good. Smells damn good.
It's gonna be good, Uncle Funkle.
Ouch just says hand raised. What up, Nar fam? Woo! Carly's hand was raised too. But she's saying she wants to fuck shit up.
Yeah. There you go. Ouches, very good to see you.
There's all sorts of ways to fuck.
See, when this person said Himmler, I thought that was like a cute way of saying Hitler.
No, Himmler was another.
Yeah, he was another.
I don't know if
Hitler
their names being very similar in terms of just two letters that are actually the same letter.
It kind of just seems like that's a. Oh, we made a sale!
Oh shit, baby! Nice, similar. It's in the inbox.
Very good, very good. Thank you guys. Thank you so much for that donation. The cool thing about the donation stuff is like, you know, oh shit, girlfriend, you scared the fuck out of me. Woo! It's like Outlast. Oh, dude, I just thought of a good survival horror game.
Okay.
Where it's like, you're like stuck at like this, it's like a pound where they like put steroids and shit into crazy dogs.
Yeah, so, and it's like...
And it's just dogs, and like, it's like crazy dogs that are like way buff and like, you know, super modded. And then there's also like guards and stuff, but you're stuck in there and you're not supposed to know about it. And so like they let all the dogs loose on your ass. So it's like dogs.
It's like a sequel to the Rat from Meow.
Yeah, but I guess you couldn't, that would be kind of harsh because like you'd have to kill the dogs.
Yeah.
But they are like, it's not their fault. That's the problem with that.
You know, that was really controversial in games. Like in Resident Evil, that caught a lot of flack for there being dogs. And actually in the American version of Wolfenstein, when they first released Wolfenstein 3D, the dogs were...
Yeah, they took the German Shepherds out.
Or something else, yeah. But that's better than in Germany, they wouldn't allow the Nazi flag in the game. Like, okay, come on.
Summer says, very stoked to get the Wi-Fi pin soon. Yes, is that what you ordered? Then you're going to get it real soon.
Yeah, Wi-Fi pin, Beret Dog pin, and a La La Land cassette.
Cool! The La La Land, I love that one. I'm really proud of that one. GC says, I'm hungry. Got to go cook something. Hell yeah. Let me know what you're going to make. And we can hang out together. while you make food and while I make food. That's the cool thing about this show. We can make food together in real time, baby. Alright, so I got my things. I'm just trying to soften these carrots and these celeries up a little bit. And once that's good, we're gonna start doing we're gonna start putting all the other stuff in, and then we're gonna have a good old fucking sick time having some soup. Hey man, I just made some biscuit chicken pot pies. That sounds good. Yeah, man, that's like the one thing about our cooking zone here is that I don't have an oven. Oh, if we had an oven, dude, we could cook so many. Like, I really want to make savory pies. You know? Oh, you know, maybe we could do Funkle.
Yeah.
So we can record like a whole thing making pies at someone else's house.
Yeah.
Record the whole thing, stream that, but in like the corner do like a commentary live of what I did.
So true. That'd be fun.
That would be really funny. Lartape says dank. It's gonna be dank, bro. Human says baked goods. Yeah, I would love to make. I wanted to make pot pies, not chicken necessarily, but I want to make like I really want to make like pies and mash and mushy peas. Like that's something I've been wanting to make for a while. So I have a pretty decent pie crust recipe. Well, you can always make the mash. The mash isn't that hard to make. The mushy peas shouldn't be that hard to make. It's just a cool English dish that we had one of the last times we were in Europe. And you can't get over it. It's so good. Alright, here we go. We're getting to a good zone here. I'm liking what's happening. Alright. Maybe switch to that young B cam for a sec. Let's see if it works again.
I'm not making any promises.
We can't promise you that there will be a B cam ready to go.
Oh, damn, Cam.
Alright, so that's like my onions, my garlic. You got my rainbow carrots in there. That's what the purple things are. And some celery. And we're just letting that go. We're letting that soften up a tiny bit. What's up?
Oh,
Letting
I
that.
heard there was a ham hock in here.
I couldn't find ham hock,
Oh, man.
so I just used bacon. But you know,
Hi.
that's how it goes. So that's looking nice like that. All right, let's switch her on back if we could. Nice. Well, thank you, Similar Alien, for that sale. That's really awesome of you to, what up? Very awesome for you to put in that sale. We're at $24.36. I would love it if someone else could go on there and put in another donation or an order for some new merch. We still have those Memories in La La Land cassettes. Those are only $5. We got the pins still available, and we got the new hats still available. So we got a bunch of sick ass shit. Human says mashed pea pie sounds good. Yeah. Well, no, when we had pie and mash in England, it's like a pie, and then I feel like the gravy was on the outside, so the meat and stuff was all on the inside, and then they would pour gravy on the top, but then it comes with mashed potatoes and mushy peas, which is like mashed potatoes but with peas. Mushy peas. Similar says, have you been to Anderson's Pea Soup? No, but I was talking about that earlier. I've seen it 1,000 million times. I guess it's like whenever we're going up to the Bay Area, though, it's not like we have an hour to spend at Anderson's, you know? But maybe next time we go up north, we'll have to leave earlier just so we can go to Anderson's. I always see it. It looks sick. Our homie Alex Garcia loved it.
I wonder what else they got on the menu.
The menu.
Because to me, if I'm going to go to a restaurant, I don't want my entire entree to be a big thing of soup. And also, I love split pea soup, but that's the last soup I want to be my entire entree.
Yeah.
But you know what? Maybe it's just that good.
That's the thing. Like, sometimes if it's that good, it's like even sometimes when I make that Scaldo, and like I'm just like, fuck,
Yeah.
I'm so full, but
It's like,
I want some more. I want a little bit more.
What I wonder is, is if anyone ever makes split pea soup with clams. I feel like that would be really tasty.
With clams, huh?
It's kind of like a clam chowder, split pea soup
It's fusion.
hybrid. Yeah.
It's a fusion cuisine.
You got the West Coast and the East Coast. Actually, I don't know. Where's split pea soup from?
It's all from all over, pretty much. Well, I mean, like, it comes. I think it mainly comes from like Germany and England or the UK. But people make split pea or pea soup everywhere. You know, it's kind of like a lentil almost in that weird way where people use it like that.
So my guess is at Anderson's they have all sorts of stuff that you can get.
Similar says, and they have other entrees too, comfort foods and pie.
Ooh.
I love that.
I love pie. I'm talking savory pies, sweet pies, a little fusion combination of savory and sweet.
Yeah.
Strawberry rhubarb kind of has, I mean, it's pretty sweet, but rhubarb is not necessarily the sweetest thing.
Put my potatoes
You know
in
what
there.
I had today? I went to House of Pies for brunch.
Oh, I've been there.
They have this pancake there that is like cornflakes, green onions, and cheese in like the pancake batter. And I wasn't really sure what to expect, but it was so good.
That sounds really good.
It was so
With some
good.
butter?
Butter and syrup, and it was great.
Whoa.
I know, I was like not ready for syrup, but I did it. What?
That's a dog.
She keeps smelling me so hard.
Carly G says, I'm spanking it, but nothing is happening.
You gotta
I've been
spank it
there.
for a
Are you
while,
wasted?
Yeah. Are you high on drugs?
You got that. I can always make something happen. With my hands, anyway.
Alright, so I dumped my taters in there. My taters went in. I guess normally, like, split pea soup doesn't normally have potatoes, but, like, this is our shit, and we're trying to have, like, a good hearty meal, right?
Yeah.
So we want it to be really filling, and so I threw some potatoes in there. Actually, the first recipe I looked up today on split pea soup was from Ina Gardner. Do you know who that is? The Barefoot Contessa. That was my dad's favorite, and so hers was, she put potatoes in there. I was like, I'm gonna put potatoes in there too.
Carly says, I'm worried that I might damage the computer if I keep spanking the screen. Yeah, wouldn't want to do that. You know, that's like one of the first things they taught me in computer class when I was a little kid is not to touch the screen.
Don't touch the screen.
But now, all these devices are all touch screen.
Yeah.
It's the opposite of not touching the screen. You gotta touch the screen to operate the damn thing.
Yeah, and then growing up, they're like, don't sit so close to the screen. But
Oh,
now
yeah.
it's like, with your iPad, like, yes, this is the best kitchen nightmare ever.
Computer glasses that you wear on your glasses.
It's right in your face.
I remember there was a controversy a few years ago because someone who was like a Microsoft employee at a restaurant in Seattle, and he had his Google glasses, and they told him he couldn't use them, and he made a whole big stink about it being like some sort of like technological prejudice or something.
Oh yeah, big time.
Yeah, it's like,
Your
dude,
life is hard.
just don't. I mean, I feel for both sides.
Sounds like someone in Seattle.
We don't want people to. It's like what? Yeah, no cameras. I guess was the rule. So.
Well, there you go. Did they let him bring the phone in?
Yeah, I don't know.
See, there you go.
You know what I think would be one of the great. I actually looked up a sweet DIY smart glass kit, and it was like fucking $15 for all the parts. But you have to program it yourself. And then you have to have a device that is Bluetooth, right, like a phone or something.
Mm-hmm.
But I feel like when I'm watching these videos that are like yoga or working out, I can't see the shit half the time. I'm in these crazy poses. So if it was just right there on my glasses, I could be like, yeah. And then I could even have one of the taking an input from a camera too, so I can compare myself.
It would be sick if they were like safety glasses, like at lab class, and like and like fit it in there, and you strap them onto your head, and you're just like, whoosh.
Like Geordie LaForge.
Carly G says rhubarb is basically celery.
Well, that's a pretty gross understatement, you know. That's like saying something else. I can't think of a good example. Imagine celery pie, yeah. You know what's the good thing about celery, I've mentioned once before.
What is that?
Is that apparently it volumizes your ejaculate.
Oh, yeah, that's
So
right.
if you eat a lot of celery, you can have a big, fat load to shoot at whatever you want. Yeah.
As long as they're down. Alright, so I got all that shit in there. I got my potatoes. Now I'm going to add my My split peas. My dried split peas. The star of this dish.
Peas are legumes.
Legumes.
Peanuts are legumes. I think legumes are the things that grow in the ground on little cocoons and on vines, and they're little, if they have a little pod to grow in, then they're a legume. That's why it's like peanut. It's not a nut.
Yeah.
But Carly D says, I eat a lot of celery, but it's never given me a big fat load. Interesting. That must be a lie, what I've been saying.
Have you ever tested this?
No.
Maybe we can make that like a segment on Narctapes Network where every week like you up the dose of celery and put it in a thing and we'll weigh it, you know?
I wonder if like if there's no penis no penis involved, if you can show semen. You know?
I think so, as long as like
I mean, they can show breasts if it's a breast augmentation or diminution or breast milk related video, but otherwise you're not allowed to show breasts, or actually just the nipples. Some trippy shit. Some trippy sexist shit. Look at that.
Did you go to Sprouts?
I did. I did go to Sprouts, and I took Uber Express for the first time. It was fun.
Oh, you walked to the spot?
Well, no, it's perfect because we're right on the street.
Oh,
So they just come to the front.
yeah.
It's bomb. And it's like way faster too. Like I only waited like 2 minutes for each of them. Or like when I was waiting for them, and I was like, yes, this is dope. All right, so right now I'm adding in my chicken stock. Maybe like you want to get it like about like an inch and a half above your all your veggies in there.
Yeah, thumbnail.
Yep, that's like a.
I guess that's less than an inch and a half.
There's like a classic rice one where it's like you only do it you do it until you reach the tip of Mount Fuji, so you like put your hand in there like this or something, and then like the water will like stop right before the tip of your knuckle. My dad, I never really got that one. I always just do 2 to 1 for rice. But yeah, so this, it's like we have the split peas will absorb a lot of the broth, and so will the the potatoes and all that. So about 1.5 inches, maybe close to 2 inches right there. And so I got everything going in the pot right now.
Who's trying to fuck tonight?
And then we're gonna bring this up to a boil, and it's gonna be sick. Carly G says, I guess there's something wrong with my penis. The neighbors laughed too. They thought that one was funny. Free the nipple. Yeah, it's like, it's crazy that I can do this and they're not going to censor it out. But if you're a young lady or even an older lady, they're gonna blur your shit, or you can't show it. What's the deal with that? What is the deal with that? I don't know.
I know what it is. It's some fucking sexist bullshit where they're trying to hypersexualize women all the time, and so they're like, oh, if we make these boobies like,
Those are for fucking.
yeah, I don't want to see that shit. It's way too hot. I'm not trying to get a boner on the bus.
That's like the crazy thing. It's like, yeah, it's like, but it's like your dick isn't sexual until it's like in a thing. Same thing with like a vagina, or like it's not sexual unless you're having sex.
And then at that point,
so it doesn't matter like.
Yeah, it's like where do you even draw the line? It's like, what does it even matter? It's like I rub my dick on people's noses, but you're not gonna censor fucking the nose, like. Only consensually.
Yeah.
Hey, can I put it on your nose? Yes. Okay, here goes.
Yes. Here goes. Here goes nothing.
No, that's where I draw the line. Okay, I'm glad we had this conversation.
Can I braid my dick into your hair?
Carly says, preach it, Funky. And someone says, sounds like the sex is bullshit to me. And then Carly G says, a dictor.
A doctor for the dick is what she's getting at.
Dick doctor.
Alright, so I got my my broth in the pot. We're gonna wait for this to come to a nice simmer, And once it comes up to that boil, we're gonna turn it all the way down and let that cook for fucking 40 minutes, an hour or something.
Yeah.
And then at that point, it'll be good. Yeah. 30, 40, 50 minutes. I don't know. It's really just you keep an eye on it, and when it looks nice and right and everything is nice and tasty and toasty, then you can go ahead and know it's done. So in the meantime, what I'm gonna do is start. Oh wait, I forgot. I have bay leaves. Gotta have a bay leaf for the. I don't even know what these do. I don't even know what these taste like, to be honest. But it always makes it a little more savory. It's like natural MSG or something. It just makes it so nice.
I don't think you're supposed to eat the leaves.
You don't eat the leaves. You pull them out when you're done. But yeah, it's just this weird, like, natural intensifier of the flavors. It's very good. Human says, bring it to a boil, simmer low, take a little sniff from the things below. Gotta cook the soup, gotta cook it on the go. Inside the studio, Narte go. Make a split pea soup with my friends. On the internet, then we eat it again. Gonna make a vinaigrette from the mixed greens. Then we're gonna show you how to eat it. Not me. Take it to a boil, simmer low. Take a little sniff from the thing below. Alright. I'm a rapper. Actually, I might add a little more, I might just add the rest of my broth. I'm gonna bring it up to like a nice. Always remember, you can always add more, but never take out. One of the cardinal rules of this show, because you know we're not no gourmet chefs over here. We just like to make good food that stoners can make. This is easy. Everything I've done here, I feel like just watching me do it, you'll be like, oh, I can do that. No fucking problem. Carly Dew says, I'm a rapper. I used to be a rapper at Subway. I was the fastest rapper on the line. Get those sandwiches. Actually, at our Subways, that was like the best, the easiest job. It's just like you stand there and wrap the sandwich.
Were you the only one who could do it?
What's that?
Were you the only one who could do it?
No. Well, like with the wraps.
Yeah.
I was talking about just like the paper
Oh.
on the thing. But yeah, the wraps are back. So go to your Subway. Similar Alien says, totally you are, no pun. Thank you. That's my that's one of my alter egos. I guess like totally you's not even an alter ego. It's just a project. Like Skinny Jesus is an ego, alter ego for sure. Like it's a whole persona. But totally you is just like a name for one of my musical projects that I like to do. So there you go. All right, so I got my shit going here. Everything's in there. The basic rundown that we threw down in there is after I took my bacon out, we hit up the onions in there, got them translucent, put the garlic in, then we put our celery in, we put our carrots in, I threw in some potatoes in there, and then put a bunch of stock in there, maybe like about this much over your veggies, and then I threw in my dry split peas. So we're just gonna let this come up to a boil. And then, we'll see what fucking happens. I've never made split pea soup before, so.
Really?
Yeah.
That was one of my go-tos.
Really? Split peas are really cheap.
Mm-hmm.
Very, very cheap.
So filling.
Very filling. Alright, so now, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna be making a vinaigrette. A nice, creamy vinaigrette. I bought some mixed greens. So with the mixed greens, we're going to have a nice little salad topper. Earthbound Farm, organic, spring mix, a blend of tender baby greens. For some reason, the baby stuff tastes better, so there you go. From California, not surprised. A lot of the produce comes from California, so there you go. Oh wait, I need to season this. I didn't even season my fucking thing at all. How fucking dumb am I? Oh, can you do me a favor? There's a salt and pepper right behind you. So I got some oregano. Someone else says, I was rocking the Skinny Jesus pin on my bass strap at shows. That's sick, bro. Very good to, thank you. Thank you. Very good to see you repping for the NAR and for me specifically. I like that. It's a cool pin designed by Uncle Funkle. Alright, so I forgot to season this shit like a fucking idiot. So I'm going to put some salt in there. And this is pretty much just seasoned to taste, so put some salt in there. Like I said earlier, you can always take it, or you can always add more, but you can't take it out, so just be pretty conservative with it for a sec. I know how much no one likes being conservative about anything. That's why I'm wearing my George Bush shirt today. What?
It's so funny.
Yeah, it's hilarious.
When you described it to me, I did not think it was gonna be that funny.
It's hilarious. It's like an old white guy made this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like he like printed out the he printed this shit out and ironed it on himself. Like I don't know. It's just hilarious. And he's like, I don't know, you know, like what I was saying. You can't give these presidents too much credit. There's too much other more powerful shit going on. And it's like with all the presidents, like I was saying earlier, with George W. Bush, if I didn't know what he did for a living and he was just some dude and we were having a beer or you know, some snacks at a bar or whatever, he'd probably be the coolest fucking guy to hang out with. You see him whenever he's in Africa or whatever and they're doing like the traditional dances, he's always dancing, he's always playing the drum. It's like, dude, this guy is just a frat boy who likes to party. You know, he's also a daddy's boy because like it's all his dad. Like he's just a puppet for his dad. And so it's like, you know, I don't know, man. Don't take it too seriously. I know shit's fucked up, but I would like to hope that we can still laugh about things here in 2018. So, there you go. That's my spiel. Miss me yet? I don't know. I've never met you, so I don't know. But I like how you looking. He's like, it's sick. $1. $1. Can't beat that, right? All right. So I busted out the blender today. We're gonna do the blend thing, and I'm gonna just make a real easy vinaigrette out of a few real easy household items. Ooh, the butter's getting soft, guys, because I bought a nice loaf of bread again, some sourdough to have with our split pea soup. And when the butter gets soft, you know what that means. That means it's easy to spread. And everyone loves a little bit of butter on their bread. Alright, so what am I doing? I'm making a salad dressing, right? What am I making it with? Okay, sorry. I smoked a little bit of weed earlier. Sometimes it's hard to keep everything focused. So, I'm going to start with some garlic. Maybe like 2 cloves of garlic, 3 cloves of garlic, maybe 4 cloves of garlic, because garlic is just so bomb. Garlic is good for like if you're having like little sniffles or a little sore throat. You just eat some raw garlic. That's like a tour trick. You just like go in. If you start feeling it, you just go in really, really hard on the garlic.
When I was babysitting yesterday, I was reading like Bon Appetit.
Uh-huh.
Because they had that there, and they had a recipe for this like garlic soup where you just like put a bunch of garlic in a pot and just like make it into garlic soup, and then you cut off like one of the heads of garlic. It sounded really good, and I was like, this is what you should have when you're sick. Oh yeah.
Yeah, when I was really sick, I went to my mom and she was making me this like drink where she just literally like boiled a pound of ginger and then the stuff, just like taking shots of it like the whole time.
That sounds healthy.
Pretty good.
I love ginger.
It was pretty freaking good. Similar says, oh wait, Human says spread on the bread. Yeah, I'm glad he caught that rhyme. I'm a rapper. Remember, I gotta sneak them in there sometimes. Similar says, if you swallow the clove whole, does it digest the same?
No.
Not really, because the first part...
eventually it will.
Eventually, but digestion starts in your mouth. Chewing is actually the first stage of digestion. So chewing and the saliva breaking it down, making it a little...
Mastication.
Mashy. Yeah, that is the first level the first level of the digestion. So yes, it will eventually, but no, in the sense that it'll take longer for your body to take it in. Gilbert says, "Hey Nartapes, Jesus, you good? What you cooking? Hell yeah, man, I'm doing very good. I'm making split pea soup, and it's gonna be delicious. Making that split pea soup." Making that a split pea soup, and now once it came back to the bowl, I'm actually just gonna throw all my bacon back in. Bada boom, like that.
Someone says it's better to chew it. Yeah, I would say so.
All food you must chew.
Also, like, you guys ever like eat some garlic on an empty stomach because you're sick or whatever, and you get like the tummy burns, tummy ache kind of stuff? I would say you're much better off in that regard. Chewing it, and then you get a lot of that burn in your mouth, which I personally take over burn in the stomach.
Yeah, very good. Gilbert says, sounds good. Yeah, split pea, really easy, really cheap, delicious, hearty, heat, and it's gonna be fun. So we're just, this came up to a boil already, so now I turned my heat all the way low, way low. And we're just going to let this simmer for about 30 to 40 to 50 to an hour, depending. It just depends until we get to that place where we think it's nice and good. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
So there you go. I got everything in there. Looking good. Bree says, damn, just drove past a gnarly accident on the highway. Damn, that sucks. That always sucks, man. Yes, count your blessings, homies. And also, drive safe. I hate these fools who drive like fucking maniacs. And I just hate it, man. It's like shit. You don't realize that like people are all up in arms about guns and stuff right now, but like there's still asshole drivers out there who kill innocent people on a regular fucking basis, and it's just like, come on, man, you don't gotta drive like that, please. Gilbert says, don't chew cream of tomato soup. LOL. That sounds gross. Like because it's all condensed or whatever. Who is this in the Twitch over here? Says, butter that bread. I love garlic. It's so delicious. Dude, garlic is like the premier flavor, if you ask me. Like, there's quite no other savory flavor like it. It's just so fucking good. In fact, it's so good, one of like the main, when you think of garlic, is garlic bread. That's not even the dish. That's just garlic on top of bread, man. That's how good garlic is.
Yeah.
Like, it's that good. Like, I can eat it with just bread.
Yep.
And some butter. Done. Brie Bake says, red Russian garlic is my favorite. Mm-hmm. I've never had that, I don't think. I don't know what that is. And Human says, I agree. People suck at driving, but I think the gun problem is still a major issue worth talking about. I think we should talk about fucking all of that shit. That's the problem. People don't want to talk. Actually, people want to talk. They don't want to listen. You gotta be open. We're all in this together.
Most people don't listen to understand. They only listen to respond.
Yes, exactly.
Or react.
Exactly. All right, so I'm making my my vinaigrette here. So I got some garlic here at the bottom of the blender. You don't need a blender to do this. If you just chop everything up real nice and use a whisk to really get it going. Gilbert says garlic is great. I'll have it with everything if I could. I usually put a little bit of garlic in most things that I make. Unless it's like, that's not supposed to have garlic. You know what I mean? If it's just making whatever, it's like, garlic, we're putting it on there.
Yeah.
For real. Rebate says, red Russian garlic is strong as hell. 1 clove is like 3 regular garlic cloves. I like that. That's some shit.
Tight.
That's some shit I'm definitely into. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Tim Robbins was at our show in Austin.
Oh yeah, tell him about that.
That fool is tall, man.
He is.
I had thought most actors were quite small. They fit him in the frame, but Tim Robbins is like 6'6". And he's great. I love Tapeheads. I love Shawshank Redemption. I love what is that, Mulholland Drive.
You know which one I love that he's in? Nothing to Lose.
Oh yeah.
With Martin Lawrence. I almost wanted to go up to him and be like, "Hey, can you do that bit where your feet are on fire?" He does that like dance, and he does like this crazy cool thing. It's like super awesome. Human says Tim Robbins is sick. Yeah, actually, so at one of the main Burger Mania events in Austin and South by Southwest, there was a band. What was it called? Pow Pow Family Band or some shit like that.
I didn't even catch the name.
Kind of corny. But they were cool, and apparently the lead singer in this band, his dad was Tim Robbins, so Tim Robbins was just straight up at the fucking...
He was at the show.
At the show.
Dancing.
And he hung out for a while, and there you go. Alright, so I got some olive oil in there. I got my garlic. I'm going to throw a little bit of vinegar in there.
Damn.
This is like basically the start of any vinaigrette. It's a little vinegar, a little oil. Actually, even without the garlic, if you don't put the garlic in there, that is still like oil, vinegar, salt, pepper. That's a vinaigrette. And once you realize that, then from there you can make any fucking salad dressing really that you want. So like,
Put some raspberries in there.
Oh, did we make another? No, we didn't make another sale. I'd love to see another sale. We can get. Yeah, you could. You could totally make it with raspberries.
Gilbert says, put some vodka in there.
That sounds gross. That sounds gross,
Vodka
Gilbert.
dressing.
No, actually, like I do like pasta sauce, like red sauce, vodka sauce. You've had that?
Yeah.
That's really good. I like
Red
that.
wine goes well in any of that kind of shit too.
Freebake says, "Fuck, I forgot to get McChicken sauce for my fries." What the hell's McChicken sauce?
I don't know.
Is that the actual name of it? Or are you just like calling barbecue sauce like McChicken? I don't know. Is that a Canadian?
It's a Canadian thing.
Canadian. Canadian. All right. So I got my oil. I got my vinegar in there. What happened? I'm gonna stick it in the blender. Oh. Yeah.
Plug it in. Plug it in.
Gotta plug it in. Alright, and the thing about it, it'll start to...
Remake says, what? You don't have it? Maybe it's just it has a different name, you know?
Yeah, maybe it's a Canadian thing. We don't know.
Carly D says, what? I've never heard of that either. Maybe it's a Western Canadian thing.
Make a little more of this sauce. I'm gonna put some more of this.
Similar says, I thought it was just mayo. Yeah, that's what they have on the McChickens here is pretty much just mayonnaise.
It's just mayonnaise.
So, and sometimes it's like a big glob of it and they didn't spread out very well.
Yeah, it's just a glob in the middle.
So sometimes when I get a McChicken, I take it apart and I spread that mayo around a little bit.
Alright, so I got in here. Let me juice it up one more time for y'all.
Juice it!
Alright, so as you can see, it's kind of everything's blended together. It's got this nice yellow color. And so that's basically a vinaigrette right there. You got...
Smell that?
Yeah. It's not done yet, but check it out.
Oh, man. That vinegar hit my nose and it kind of hurt, but I love that.
Oh,
It's crazy how much your taste buds, like, I guess as they dull is part of it. Like, as I get older, I've gotten a lot more into, like, vinegary shit.
For sure. A big thing, too, with it is we like to smoke cigs, and that dulls your taste buds.
Yeah.
Quite a bit.
There was a, an these brothers, they were hoteliers. Is that what you call an entrepreneur who has a hotel?
Yes, like something like that.
Hotelier and concert promoters. They used to work with the Grateful Dead a lot, and they were the McMenamins brothers. And now in Oregon and maybe even in Washington, there's 6 or 7 McMenamins restaurants and hotels and stuff. But I always really liked their French fries because they cover them in vinegar, and I don't think a lot of places do the like vinegary fries that much.
What are these? Oh, sick! The biscuit pot pies.
Oh, yeah.
That's tight, human. I like that. Alright, I'm waiting for,
Gilbert says McChicken sauce is orange cola.
color, maybe. Orange cola. Like Thousand Island dressing? I've never seen that, so I'm like, and I love, McChicken?
McChicken.
McChicken.
Because I know the McChicken is a menu item, but I didn't know they had a sauce. The Mac sauce is like pretty much Thousand Island, right?
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
Pretty much. Thousand Island dressing type shit. Alright, so made my vinaigrette. Like I said, it's just olive oil. It's just vinegar, salt, pepper. I threw in a couple cloves of garlic in there to get that nice flavor. And I decided to make a nice citrusy one.
Yeah.
That sounds right. So I got some lemons, some nice lemons. And a good way to keep the seeds out of your shit and not get them anywhere is to just use your hand and squeeze right into your hand all the juice will go between your fingers, but the seeds will stay in your hand. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
That way you don't get none of those pesky seeds in there. You don't want the seeds. Remake says, I like seeing super stressed out parents driving with kids, rubbing their foreheads and shit. Yeah.
It'll be you someday.
Yeah, for sure. I know what you're talking about.
Or maybe not. Maybe you're going to be one of those people that choose not to have children. Or maybe we're all dead before that happens.
Yeah. Gilbert says, I love salt and vinegar on chips. Love that. Love that.
That is a very
That's
UK kind of thing, too.
English
like,
thing, yeah.
oh, man, you go to one of those good fish and chips shops, and it's just like, oh, so much vinegar. It's like you could cook the fish in that.
Yeah. All right, so now, along with the juice, I'm going to take a little bit of this,
FIFO says, hi, guys. Hi, FIFO!
a little bit of this lemon zest.
That's my dog.
And the goal with the lemon zest is try not to get any of the white. That's not really what you want. You just want the outer oily layer. You know what I mean?
Yep.
Because the white part... Why does that keep falling?
Infinite zest. There's a ghost.
There's a ghost. There's always a ghost. Goo! Goo! Here's a nice piece of shit. Like, that never doesn't get... It's always funny to me still.
Damn it. Billy, when are you going to find what you're looking for?
Here's a
nice piece of shit. Carly just says, my Fiona. Bow, 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 bow.
I'm gonna chop this up a little roughly. Fuck, you know what would have been nice for this? A little bit of fresh parsley.
People says, Bree, next time I go to Vancouver, we gotta chill, dog. Yeah. You Canadians gotta stick together.
Yeah, especially with America breathing down your neck.
Yeah, you never know what could happen. You got America coming from all sides.
Alright.
That's bullshit. We fucked you guys over with Alaska.
Yeah. Well, the list of countries that America has fucked over is probably like...
It's all of them.
Yeah. Every single goddamn one.
Especially the UK when they came over being like, no way, dog. We were like, yeah, way. You're back.
And I got you.
What is that? Oh my god.
What is it?
It's a Taurus mug.
Cool.
It says, Taurus, reliable, methodical, considerate and caring, industrious, careful, ruling planet Venus. And then it also says, foxglove, rose, and violet. What does that mean?
Like your flowers.
Oh. And then apple, pear, berry fruits, and crab apple, it says down here.
Berries.
And it also says cold and dry. Thanks, Avalon.
Yeah.
Cold and dry.
It was just sitting there, and I was like.
You're like, I know.
Cold and dry always pegs you more for like a warm and soggy.
Yep. Gemstone emerald, that's true.
Yeah, because they're sold out because Pisces are the best.
And then color says pink, pale greens, and blues. I've got the blues. Kraft macaroni and cheese.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Gilbert says, wait. More like America blowing up our cooter. Fiofo says, not ew to pie, of course, ew to America. Gilbert's Paramount says, LL, Funko was waiting for me to say something. Carly D says, ha ha ha, I have a Virgo mug like that. Fima says, Funko, you are the biggest Taurus I know. It's true, I do. Go ahead. I do fit into the Taurus kind of paradigm, I think. Especially with like especially the bad things.
Try that. Just stick your...
Oh shit.
Just stick a little, yeah.
It's good.
It's pretty good, huh?
Yeah.
It's a citrus.
Maybe a little more pepper would be my what I would do. Rebake says, love pears. Carly says, so I can remind myself of my best qualities every morning. Yeah, so I'm pretty reliable, methodical, considerate and caring for the most part. Industrious, I do that kind of thing. Careful, that's true. And I have a big bull cock, and I like to fuck with it. Hatsumi says, is the guy next to you Chinese?
No, not Chinese. Take another guess, Hatsumi.
And then Gilbert...
This ain't the first time I played this game.
Gilbert says, I think Russia going to fuck the USA soon, maybe after World Cup.
I think Russia, I think they got it in them to take us down, to be quite honest with you.
I don't know. We do have the strongest military force.
Yeah, but they have the second strongest military force, and probably are going to get backed up by everyone too.
Yeah,
that's kind
like,
of like,
do it!
That's kind of like the thing that I feel like will happen. It's just like they've all been having secret meetings without America because one day they're just like, let's just take them out.
Take them out.
Just take them out now.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Mongolia? Nope. Closer. A little more south. A little more east. Come on. I'll give you 5 guesses. And we'll give you some sort of cool prize if you...
India?
New Jersey?
Meisternknack says hello.
Hello! Thank you for joining us. This is again Fat with Skinny Jesus. I'm your host, Skinny Jesus. Every Sunday we make food in real time, and today I'm making split pea soup, and Hatsumi is guessing what kind of Asian I am. We should have a card that's like, what kind of Asian are you?
What kind of Asian?
Or maybe I can do the bit since I'm Asian.
Yeah.
And then like you just quiz me, and so like you can put together like
I'm Caucasian.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I think Gilbert's in the running too. He says Korea, China, Thailand, or is that the countries that are gonna team up with Russia? I'm not sure.
Yeah,
Are you guessing too, Gilbert's? Okay. India, no. Thai, no. Thai's closer. You're getting there.
Yeah.
I mean, really, I'm an American.
Yeah.
First and foremost, I was born in Los Angeles, California, one of the 50 states of his here greatest union ever to step foot on planet Earth. I got my G-Dub shirt on, keeping it real. Cambodia. No, not Cambodia.
Also kind of close.
Closer. You're getting there, Hatsumi. Hatsumi, let me guess. You're Japanese or white.
Hatsumi.
Hatsumi.
What the hell was I gonna say? Some shit about something.
Probably just says he's Polish, Swedish, Vietnamese. Almost. You're Thai. Very cool. Oh, I gotta try this thing again.
Yeah, my whole star chart just spells horny. That's like what it all comes down to.
And half German, dude. I called it.
Yeah.
I called it. White and Asian. I like that. I love the multicultural, interracial. I love that.
Yeah, I'm down.
I'm so down.
Just look at Tiger Woods.
Yeah.
I mean, except for that other stuff that you don't want to use as an example. He's a great athlete. That's all I'm saying. Man, I don't fuck with golf, but being good at golf is pretty impressive. It's like, damn, you're gonna hit that shit that far and that close to that little asshole?
Yeah, who do you think you are?
Who do you think you are?
Alright, just tasted my soup, so now I know that I'm gonna put a little bit more of all this shit in here, which is beautiful.
No Gendor says, hey.
No gander. No gender.
Gondor.
Alright, so, I'm Filipino. My folks are from the Philippines. You were very close, Hatsumi. Filipino. Ako. Salamat. Salamat pare. There you go.
Carly G says, quote, hit that ball close to that little asshole, end quote.
You from Burma? Nah. Not Burma. But yeah, hell yeah, guys. Thank you for joining us. I'm glad to see.
That's where that Rambo movie takes place, huh?
Oh, yeah. the sick one?
Yeah.
The best
Don
one?
Rambo?
Yeah.
He's like, It would have raped you and
You know how like
Fuck the
you know how like a lot of the memes are like he's behind that gun, but they
Yeah.
replace the gun with stuff.
Oh yeah.
My favorite one, it's like when shit's hitting the fan, but you tell everyone you're okay, and it's like there's no gun, he just has his thumbs up. He's all bloody and sweaty, and he's just like, it's so funny.
Hatsumi says, "Is there weed in it?"
No
Nah.
weed, no gender. There you go.
Yeah.
No,
No
gender.
gender.
No
No
gender.
gender.
Alright, so let me give this a little taste again.
Gilbert says, "I was close."
You were very close.
All those island war zone.
Actually, I am gonna put the rest of my broth in there. At this point, plug it,
yeah.
get it going. I haven't made any weed stuff on the show. I like to smoke weed, and like I guess it's like if I bought, I don't know, like if I bought weed, I would have a hard time being like, okay, I want to put that in the pot and cook it. You
Yeah.
know? Like if we
Kinda
got a,
like chancing it.
if you got like a.
It's shitty.
Shout out to Gianfranco. You're watching. He tried making some split pea soup, but he actually made something else, and it looks more like a pasta thing.
Who's John Franco?
Gianfranco.
Oh, from
Italy.
Italy.
Oh!
Well, wait, don't we always see him in Berlin?
Yeah, we saw him in Berlin. I'm gonna help him make some tapes, or helping him make some tapes.
That's
Here you
right.
go, Gianfranco, this is your DM. You see there? You see that? Gianfranco.
What?
There you
Hi.
go.
Hell yeah.
It
Thank
goes
you.
down in
Is
the
he
DMs.
watching?
Yeah, he's watching.
Oh, cool! Hell yeah, John Franco! I'm making split pea soup.
Oh Lord, split pea soup. Yeah, I see him. It goes down in the DM.
It go down. That's James
Snapchat
Franco's
me
dad.
that pussy if it's cool.
Yeah, that's the best. Like, if
Yeah.
it's cool.
If it's cool. And he's like, I bet you he gets so many Snapchats of pussies. Ricky's back!
Oh yay!
How was your event?
It was a very interesting, funny.
Where-
Basically, this like weed tech millionaire guy hosts parties at his insane little villa, like East Hollywood, and you had to like lock your phone up, and it was pretty much like a corporate networking, like weed corporation meetup network thing. Like
Why were you there?
those Healing Gems played, and that was the guest list, and I went around and got some CBD dog treats.
Cool!
And you hear that? CBD dog treats? You want to get buzzed? Yeah, right. You don't feel anything. That's CBD.
They're so nice. They just go to bed.
Yeah, and
Or like chill out.
there was like cold pressed watermelon juice. Like there's hella of those. I drink like 2. I bought one.
That sounds good.
There was like a dab rig going around. There was like a pool in the middle, and I couldn't take any pictures obviously because my phone was locked up. But it was cool, but also was all right.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, Giancarlo, that's you, GC. Cool. I was too hungry to follow it till the end and got to go cooking something, got to watch your recipe later and take notes. So yeah, it's really
Yeah.
easy. It just takes a little time. That's the thing about this soup. The peas take a little bit to make.
Hatsumi says, you guys look like the new kids actors. The new kid? That guy in,
Are they remaking Kids?
the new kid. I remember that movie, The New Kid, with the dude from Hustle and Flow,
And Road Trip?
and Road Trip.
Oh.
But the George W. Bush shirt is hella cool.
The villa I was at was like my dream house. It's like a pool in the middle with a hot tub in the middle. And then pretty much that's just the center of the house. You walk in, it's like a stairway you go. I know there's other rooms somewhere.
Yeah.
There's like all these rooms lining this all this like hallway that you basically open up until there's a courtyard. There's a kitchen that's just like the courtyard. There was like another like where the band was playing, with a like big baby grand piano right there.
Sick.
There's a window you can see that, like all the palm trees and stuff, and then the back where these people set up, it could have like had a bedroom. And you just be like sitting out there, like with the night sky, looking at your pool and shit like that. It was like crazy. It was, yeah. It was cool. It was cool.
And you're just sitting there being like, man, I can't wait for my money to make some more money.
At least
There
you got
was no
some.
alcohol, no phones, but there was like weed everywhere. There was even like I sat down at the table, there was just weed on the table, like a bong,
Hell
with
yeah.
water in it. It was like kind of just like unorganized feeling to me. Like
Excuse me.
Pardon me.
I got like 3 different gift bags from the weed dispenser thing.
That's-
little table.
That's kind of fun.
I got some CBD gummies.
But like Eve?
What?
Eve?
Bees?
Eve? E-A-Z-E?
No.
Oh, they're like a meat startup.
This is HF out of Colorado.
Colorado. There you go.
Custom manufacturing prices start at just $500.
Ooh.
It was like a corporation meetup.
Yeah, yeah. It's like
Science.
like if you're starting a dispensary or some shit.
It was called Afternoon Delight.
Hell yeah. I like to think of these software designers and developers, they're getting stoned and they're thinking about user interfaces and shit.
How do we make this more palatable for the user?
Okay.
They're like, oh shit, bro, I forgot the semicolon at the end of my object-oriented.
So you want a CBD dog treat bacon?
Ooh! We're having bacon too, so that kind of fits. Nice.
Bacon CBD dog treat? Bacon?
Actually, yeah.
Alright, so
Shout out. Shout out.
Aw, she did a little spin move.
Those
Sick.
all those little puppies everywhere there.
Oh, that's cool. That's cute. I love little dogs. I love little dogs, man. Well, thank you guys for tuning in. We're like almost there. We're about halfway done with the soup. It just needs to cook a little bit longer. If you haven't yet, please smash that motherfucking like button. Subscribe to the channel. And go to the website, nartapes.com. Ooh, that looks good.
Cold pressed watermelon.
That sounds dank.
WERMLN.
And go to the website, nartapes.com/GTG. We got those new Nartapes hats up on there. We got the Bank hats. We got the Memories hats. And, you know, very limited run. So get them while the gripping is hot. Oh, I can't wait for the soup to be done. Soup.
Soup.
Soup. I can't do that. Soup.
Soup. Soup.
Very good. Oh, this is delicious. This is gonna be a fun soup, I think. Try it one more time.
Yeah, I ate some chocolate edibles. There was all these like mini microdose edibles there though. It wasn't like they were giving out weed or anything like that. I got a bunch of like tinctures and there was like low dose sativa like gourmet truffle.
Yeah, like it wasn't like let's get faded type of event.
No, it was all like about socializing as they took your phones away. Networking party. And it was like, why am I here?
Was David stoked?
Yeah, there was a bunch of weird shit we didn't try too. There was like their bathroom in there. There was a koi pond in the bathroom.
No way.
And then you walk on like there's like 3 steps off on the koi pond. There was like a little couch lounge like off the koi pond off the bathroom.
Oh my god.
And there was a big bathtub and this like girl was like, whoa, like what do you do with this bath? I was like, oh, you sing into the faucet and the sound comes out of the. When she was like, no, I was like, no, it's just a bath.
Wah, wah.
It was fun.
Yeah, sounds good.
It was really like there was mostly just like people in like suits and like people being like, could you have floral arrangement headbands and like they were like really money. Like only food there was like this like soul food vegan thing, but it was like it was pretty good. They made this like teriyaki chicken thing that tastes exactly like chicken. It's crunchy.
Might have been jackfruit.
That seems like it could have.
A lot of people use jackfruit as a meat
I was thinking
substitute.
seitan, and now that you're saying that, I believe.
Yeah.
The way it was shaped.
Yeah.
It was like squigglies.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Lots of people use that as like for fake barbecue pork
And
or
there's these like
shit
2
like that.
milligram macaroons. I had a bunch of those.
How many milligrams?
Probably less than 20.
So you had 10 cookies?
No, I had like let's
No
see,
effect on
I had like 5 or 6.
Macaroons are bomb though.
They were making them.
Like-
the macaron was like squirting like all these like little things.
Sick.
It's really good.
Yeah, that's
There
tight.
was one that was like this like little fruits on it.
Oh yeah, baby. I like
It's
that.
like your CBD treats.
I wonder, she's probably just gonna chill. She's gonna chill the fuck out. Hell yeah, guys. What's up? Where's everyone at? In other news, I did make my vinaigrette for the salad. We're having a little salad, mixed greens. Nothing too crazy. Very good. Citrus blend. Now I'm just gonna cut up my bread because I bought some nice bread to have with our nice soup.
You want this or
What is that? Yeah, I'll have a little bit of that. Oh, we. You know I like the weed.
Which side is the right one? It's that one, right?
Yeah. I could see like how it could be confusing, but like you always want the fire further away from your face, you know.
I got a set of Bluebird Botanicals Hemp Complete 83 plus milligram dietary supplement. 4.2 plus milligram full spectrum cannabinoids per 15 grams.
That's beautiful, man.
They're getting it all about. They're all getting this talk about science aspects of the weed. That was good.
That's cool.
It was hard to follow. Blueberry, CBD oils.
Shout out again to Outlast 2. Very scary so far. Very exciting. Thinking about it a lot today.
Yeah, that game was fucking scary. There was I don't even remember what happened, but there was a point where all of us jumped out of our seat
Yeah.
pretty much last night.
Oh yeah, you're like crawling past the like cell full of the people, and after you get the key, you go back and the dude fucking grabs you. Jump scares. Jump scares are a great tool, but they can't be the only tool in a horror story's arsenal.
The jump scare is, you know, that's the thing about the jump scares. Like, even if there's too many, it's not like they're gonna be redundant because you don't know when they're gonna happen.
Yeah. You gotta get people like to the point where they're like waiting for the next one, you know?
Yeah.
But really, it's all in the vibes. I think my favorite thing about
It's like art
horror
direction,
games is like just like the aesthetic,
like
you know?
sound design,
Yeah.
the map, not necessarily the game, but like just how creepy everything
Yeah, right.
is. And I think the sound design is I think, you know,
Yeah.
very underrated. Like cause you watch games, but like the sound is kind of like you,
Yeah.
especially if it's in 5.1.
Yeah,
it's
it's
like
like-
you got all that stuff going.
FIFA says jump scares without appropriate anticipation are lazy and lame. Very true. You know, I think that there's a real fine line, and that's why horror is such an interesting genre. And man, these horror games, they're
They're getting
like,
crazier and
killing it,
crazier.
Yeah. And like, they're really good. You know, some of them are not even that fucking like. They're more action oriented than horror, but even so, like I'd say Evil Within was more action oriented than horror. There was a few great jump scares and it was creepy, but this fucking Outlast game is scary as
I
fuck.
can't even look at it.
Yeah, there was a couple of moments last night. You're like, you put your like blanket over your head. Like, I can't watch this part.
And now I'm excited to try the part I was stuck at again. I don't even remember. The thing is, I'm like getting back to a place that I don't even remember where I was. They already did something where I'm like, what the fuck though? Like there was a part where the group, there was like a group that attacked me and then a group that attacked them, and some of them had flashlights and they were laying there dead with their flashlight, and I was like, you can't pick up the flashlight?
No.
That's some video game shit.
Yeah.
That was one of the things I read in the forums. Was like, this game, like, what? Maybe you can't go hype and beat that person up.
Yeah.
Come on, dude.
True.
But it's for the sake of the game.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe that character, maybe the person you're playing is like a total fucking wuss.
Yeah, he is. He does seem kind of like a wussy.
Yeah, he wears glasses just like you.
Yeah. And the glasses, like, there's a lot of really
He's totally
cool.
whipped. He's like,
Yeah.
finding her is all that matters.
Yeah. I gotta find her. But I think that I think that the whole deal is that they are gonna like impregnate the lady character and they're trying to eat or fuck the baby or something. I don't know. It's got some pretty adult themes.
It's it's all these like letters you find from like
Yeah.
people. Like,
Or like we dare you to come find us. We're ready to fucking kill every body you send up the mountain. It's like, whoa, holy shit. So are there gonna be any death sequences like that?
it's like the rural Arizona. It's like right before we drove. We just
Yeah.
drove through that.
Dude, like, literally.
That was a scary drive.
Yeah.
The end especially. Or not the end was nice, but the towards the end, the very end was nice. But towards the end got scary with the rain.
Well, the rain was, there was a good minute and a half of torrential downpour that was very scary.
It was like a tornado.
Very low visibility. That's always a horrifying thing in a car where you just kind of have to keep your eyes open and breathe deep and hold hold on tight and
we were on like a 4-lane highway with like semis.
Yeah.
And it was like the wind was insane.
Yeah.
And it was like rain, like hail.
And there was one brief moment where some hydroplaning occurred.
Oh no.
But
sometimes with that,
we regained control very quickly. You know,
you gotta go for it. You know, you just gotta
Yeah.
be confident about it.
The worst thing you can do when you're hydroplaning is decelerate. If you're gonna change in velocity at all, you want to accelerate.
Yeah.
But
That way you keep the plane
Yeah.
going and you don't slide it out.
yeah, decelerating around turns or in a hydroplaning situation is bad. So keep your feet off those brakes when you're changing lanes, y'all.
That shit.
Why do people
is
change
bad.
lanes with the brakes? That makes no sense.
It's bad.
Like if you need to brake to get behind someone, you should probably just accelerate to overtake them.
It's bad. You can't want to get hurt. You don't want
It's bad.
It's bad.
All right, we're almost there. We're almost there, ladies and gentlemen.
Ladies
I'm gonna
and gentlemen.
I'm gonna give this just 5-10 more minutes. I'll build I'll build the salad.
My birthday's coming up in a month and a half.
What do you want to do for your birthday?
I don't know.
Fuck.
I wanna. Celine Dion is playing in Vegas on May 22nd.
Ooh. They have cheap buses that go to Vegas.
Yeah. And I think the tickets start at $55, so that's not so bad. all
No,
things
she's a
considered.
world-class singer.
And yeah, who knows? If we take a gambler, maybe their gambling can win some money.
Corey.
And yeah,
Or he is a gambler. He likes it.
He likes to travel too.
I don't know what else I want to do for my birthday. Last year I got my nipples pierced,
That's right.
and
I remember that.
That was a whole year ago.
almost. Oh, and we did the makeover.
Now you can swim with him.
Yeah.
Did you swim with them before?
Yeah, a few times. And I hadn't had any serious
Swam at
infections.
Virgil with the live warning.
Yeah.
Forgot
That was all of us. Doesn't matter if you have nipples holding.
Yeah.
And they don't ever really heal up for good. You know, you can't leave them.
Point.
You can't leave them. Yeah. You can't leave them like that. I don't think open without them healing. As a matter of fact, even when I lost one of my bars in Korea and I went for a few days without the bar, the guy was like, "I'm gonna have to like push this back through and it'll hurt because it's gonna repuncture some stuff."
Korean guy?
Yeah.
That
Or
sounds
maybe
cool.
he was in Korea. I don't know if he was Korean, but probably. That's
Yeah.
some crazy shit about those Asiatic countries. Is that like in most cases, like 95% of their fucking population is native.
It's interesting you found a piercing spot because I believe that in Korea tattooing is technically illegal.
Yeah.
What
we
is?
just watched.
Tattooing.
Oh, we made a
Piercing-
subscription.
I don't know about piercing. The tattooing is definitely illegal in South Korea.
Yes.
People do it anyway, but it's illegal.
Yeah, actually, it seemed like that spot was just a piercing spot. Now that you mention it.
Yeah, because imagine, obviously people get their ears pierced, so that probably piercings are.
Yeah. Dude, I'll tell you what. I don't know if it was illegal, but in Taipei, Taiwan, people were tatted up.
That's type.
Yeah, like cool girls with like tats all over their faces and shit. I was like, damn.
That's type.
It was a little bit intimidating, but everyone seemed
It's
nice.
like super hot.
Yeah. Everyone there was very, very friendly.
In Taipei.
In Taipei.
Oh, look at that little, you combed your hair a little bit?
Yeah, I was expecting my face to wake up.
There you go. Day on day.
How's it going?
Sometimes you gotta wash your face.
You did karaoke, and then I went to.
No, we need to go a little bit longer.
Then I
But it's
closed
very good. I'm gonna
At-
tell you that right now.
out there.
At South by Southwest, at the Burger Mania, I was chilling out, waiting for or maybe it was after the White Fang set. Yeah, it was after White Fang and waiting around for the rest of the night and there was drinks and stuff. So I was drinking, doing that kind of like just wandering around drinking sort of vibe. And there's this girl, and she was like waved at me and smiled from 10 or 15 feet away.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, hey, I went back, and she like beckoned me over with her hand. And I went over there. I was like, okay, this girl's trying to flirt or whatever. And I got over next to her, and she was like, wow, you smell so fucking bad. And she was even like, she was harping on me. And then she was like, it's not fucking hard to like not smell like shit. And like, you smelling like shit is like you have all this white privilege and you smell, and she seemed kind of wasted, and I was like, damn, I was like, hey, I'm on tour, I'm playing at this thing, I've been here all day, you know, like, you know, and she was like, yeah, that's no excuse or whatever, and she was like, just like she's like, you're trying to be a professional, like, you're a musician, and you're here smelling, and I was like, okay, man, whatever, and then she like came back, she's like, hey, I still respect you though, and I said, I don't care, but I was, yeah. So that's my bad boy story from South by, is that I smell.
I smell too.
Well, what's this choosing the drawer in the hotel room?
Yeah.
That's
So hide them from nose receptacles.
That's tight. I remember one time when I was like after that European tour, we put it in the fridge.
Oh yeah.
We put them in the fridge. Remember?
That works.
the people who use that bridge over
Yeah. They're like,
Really?
"Ew,
there.
what the?
We need some baking soda.
We need a new fridge."
FIFA says lol. Carly says OMG lol lol. FIFA says, wow, that's mean. And someone says, what a meanie. Yeah, it was pretty mean.
Yeah, that's pretty.
Horrible.
And what else? I had another like.
What does privilege have to do with?
I was shocked by her take on that. I think what she was trying to say was like,
Was she a person
you would
of-
never get away with this, you know, like people won't tell you smell because you're white, is what I think she was trying to say.
I think she was probably just like, you're taking up a lot of space.
Yeah.
Was she a person of color?
No, she was white. And I don't know. I was just like,
I'm not. Yeah, I'm not even. I'm glad you told that.
Yeah, I'm glad Paul didn't get fucked.
I'm glad you didn't take a shower. I wish you like could have smelled bad on command
yeah.
somehow.
So
just to,
I
like,
took a
piss her
shower
off
the next
more.
day, and it definitely occurred to me that girl chewed me out for stinking. I was like, well, maybe I'll smell better today. 'Cause, yeah, I don't want to offend anyone.
Yeah.
Carly G says I would run away crying.
I doubt you would smell like Pumple though.
Yeah, you might not smell exactly like I smell.
I didn't think.
I certainly didn't run away crying. I was like, jeez. Because especially the funniest part of that story was the look that she was giving me was like let's hang out and flirt, and I was like, okay, I can get down with that.
Well, yeah, when she was.
But
far
then as soon as
away,
I got
yeah.
there, I was all ready to be like putting on my game, and she was like, wow, you fucking smell. This is over. And she talked to me about it for a while. I was like, okay.
But I probably might have done a little with that one.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Who knows what could happen?
Fiona says that sounds like some performative kind of bullshit on her part.
Yeah, you know. Maybe she just had a crush on me and she didn't know how to relate.
Maybe she really stinky like triggers her.
Yeah. Oh yeah, maybe she was like beat up by a really smelly man as a child or something.
Okay.
You never know.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whatever.
Maybe she's a bitch.
I mean, I stunk a little bit. We all stunk a little bit, so whatever.
It's South by, dude. It was fucking
Yeah.
humid as fuck, like 85% humidity and like 85 degrees this other day.
Yeah.
It rained a couple times.
Yeah, and I guess of all the things you're gonna like be combative about, it's like, fuck, these are battles.
Hey, we're outside. Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
Go smell a tree. I smell like people.
People are, yeah, whatever. Anyways.
I'm a people.
Yeah, I took a couple showers when we were in Austin. That was pretty bad boy of me. I usually just say fuck it.
I showered every chance I got in that store.
Yeah.
Towards the end. I didn't shower in the house. No, I'm gonna shower in the house.
Yeah, me too.
It was just like the house was huge and creepy.
Yeah, my thing was like, what's the point if I'm driving for 16 hours? Like I'll feel a little bit more comfortable for a bit, but
Someone says, yeah, Austin is hot as hell. What do you expect?
yeah.
And it's like usually like it's a little rainy, it was
hot.
humid too. It wasn't just hot. It was like humid that weekend, and so it was like,
It was uncomfortable. My skin loved it.
yeah, nice for the skin.
As soon as I got back, my skin got dry. It was like I had a red dot on my forehead. I was like,
Yeah. And then it's like,
moisturizer again.
yeah, it gets dry out here in California,
That's the
in
truth.
Southern California.
That's the truth.
Very good. Carly G says maybe it was her. The one who smelt it, dealt it.
She's like, when she meant to say, I smell so bad.
She's just so hot. She just can't make sense of it.
I wish that whole interaction was recording so I could like replay it, because when those kind of things happen, you can barely remember how they go. Eyewitnesses' accounts are so bad. Like, it happened to me. It was a significant event in my timeline of South by Southwest, but I don't even remember what you looked like.
Alright, we're pretty much
Like,
there.
that with the limits of human language.
Yeah.
Like, language is like one of the best way of communication.
Yeah.
Speaking. Like, couple that with like foggy memory mixed with like what bong resin.
Yeah.
I got a ciggy from Jimmy.
Sure.
Those whole macarons.
We'll make that happen.
They need to make some ones that are like 100 milligrams.
But yeah, so Austin was fun. We had a good time in Austin. We had a great time in Taos. We went to Taos, New Mexico. Very, very beautiful place.
Yeah, Taos is dope. Taos is on my list of like I could vacation there.
It's very cool.
There's like real nice, crazy shit going on there.
Gee-
Everybody smoking weed.
Yeah, Julia Roberts has a house there,
She does.
and apparently she bought it from Donald Rumsfeld.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Yeah.
It's a fucking small world, man.
But Taos is cool. Taos is...
Taos, I saw this one like pretty well-known fashion girl on Instagram wearing the Pit Viper glasses.
No way.
Yeah, I was like, oh shit, Taos.
They have a ton. They have like 20K followers. Like, they have a ton of followers.
That guy's way into it. He said he was gonna watch today.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if he's out there.
Yeah. I wonder if he's out there.
He was texting me for a minute.
The dude, yeah.
Chuck Mumford. Chuck Mumford and Sons.
Mumford. Alright, so 5 more men. Let's do this for 5 more men, and then we're pretty much ready to go.
Oh, it looks and smells delicious. I'll
We're
tell it
there.
that much.
We're fucking there, bro. Split pea soup.
She's only gonna be chilled out too. I gave her a CBD bacon dog treat.
You gave her one?
Do you think they'll work on people too?
Yeah, I would imagine they would.
There was all kinds of dogs at that party. They were chill. They were all on CBD dog treats.
No barking.
It was cool because it was like you can just smoke anywhere. You can just smoke weed anywhere.
That is cool.
But it was kind of like a little bit. It was funny. The first time we talked to you was like, Davey was like, "You ever done this before?" Like, yeah, one time on Halloween, and people just kind of walk around like they didn't know why they were even here. That's like kind of exactly what happened this time too. Like, why are you here?
What are we here?
Well, it's like
It was like only like what, like 3 to 8. Afternoon delight.
Afternoon.
Welcome to Afternoon Delight.
well, it's just like that's their house. They just want to have a show, and they just like they can see magicians, comedians.
Hell yeah, we're live on the Our Tapes
in their
Network.
house, and then have a tight house inside.
What up, Riggs? 2814. How you doing? We're almost done here making split pea soup. We've been streaming for about a couple hours, and it's almost there. It's pretty close. Another 5 minutes, and we're gonna be eating. I have a salad right here. I made a vinaigrette in the blender over there, and me and Fungal are just hanging. And the soup will be done very soon. I'm excited. What's up? How you doing? How's everyone doing? What is everyone's plan for the rest of your Sunday? We're gonna eat some soup and kick it like Tybo.
Yeah. Maybe eat some soup and just kick it like Tybo.
That's just funny. Like, we were somewhere standing around in this parking lot, and then you just started singing like that song, and I always forget when you do that you're just singing and you're just singing like you're in your world, you know, and you're just like stoked on the song or whatever. But like big goofy dude just like smack that, like not even like people walking by and stuff. I was like, yeah, football, get your shit.
And possibly bend you over.
Oh, yeah, me and Davey were saying that Fungal would probably be the only person that maybe would get in that pool.
Oh yeah.
But it was kind of cold.
You could have made it.
I could have made it.
It was also like not that huge of a place. It was pretty.
It was kind of awkward. Maybe that's when security was there.
Yeah,
Get out of the pool.
Yeah. Rick said, "What are you cooking, boys?" I made split pea soup. I made a nice vinaigrette for our mixed greens. I got some nice bread, and we're gonna do it up like that. Sunday soup. And it's good. Oh, dude, hit the B cam real quick, and then we'll
Let's see if we can get that working.
even if only for 1 minute, you know. But we're almost there, guys. Thank you for bearing with me and your patience. Sometimes a good soup takes a little bit longer than you want it to. All right. Check it out. So I got my nice loaf of bread. Ooh. I got my side salad. Ooh. And then, oh man, check it out.
Look at that.
It's split pea soup. All right.
It's going down.
Maybe you can switch it back now. Cool. So there you go. Yeah, Riggs, Sunday soup. I can't do it that loud. Gotta practice my pop. But yeah, guys, thank you. We did make a sale order from a similar alien. I would love to see maybe any last-minute donations coming in. This is the first show of the new season, and would love to see you guys show me some love like that. Someone says, "Goddamn, B-Can looking fine," and Carly just says, "Lovely." Yeah, so
I haven't even said hi to the camera once.
we're pretty much golden. We're there. We made split pea soup, y'all.
Certainly did. Let's see it. Wow, look at the color.
It's green, like soup, like split pea green soup.
Yeah, they got a shirt given to me today, but Danny gave me this Together Pangea shirt.
Very cool.
Bowls and Roosters.
Is the name of their.
Most recent now they're going to Australia tonight. They're probably already at the airport. I'm sure
All right.
they're already at the airport.
Top 2 animals you like to eat. What is bulls and roosters?
I was gonna say probably like oysters and
Oysters are good.
chicken.
Shrimp. Roosters is kind of chicken.
Yeah, oysters and shrimps.
Love shrimps. I want to do like a crawfish boil.
Step back and watch me.
You know what I'm talking about? Like a sick ass, like big, huge pot of crawfish and corn and potatoes and hot sauce and brains. Fucking crawfish brains. Oh my god.
Apart.
Oh
Nothing.
yeah.
Together. Pangea.
Oh yeah. That's the smell.
Yeah.
Oh man, I wish it was cold and like rainy outside so we could eat.
Oh, yeah.
That'd be so nice. It's a heartwarming stew.
This is definitely a heartwarming.
Someone says Ricky looking like a snack.
I'm looking at a snack.
Solid snack.
Like a fat solid snack.
Yeah, dude, that's me.
Solid
Oh, dude, you
snack.
got some
Liquid
thick ass
snack.
bacon, huh?
Yeah, we got the good bacon.
You can make a whole
We can make all
Metal
sorts of
Gear
shit with
parody.
that. What's the other bay leaf? I know I put 2 of
You gotta
them
make that. You gotta make that fucking macaroni and cheese with bacon.
Oh yeah,
White macaroni and cheese, white cheddar.
that was really good. All right.
The Colonel. He's like Colonel Sanders, and then solid snack. I'm trying to think of more. Revolver Ocelot could be. I don't know. Ocelot
Doesn't do it.
Revolver eat a lot.
Floss a lot.
Yeah, he's always eating popcorn.
Yeah, that's a floss. Revolver floss a lot.
All right. So we're pretty much there, y'all.
All right. Well,
I'm gonna let this cool off for a little.
we should
tiny
let
bit longer.
you guys should put a little sale in there. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I would love to see a little sale.
This is the beginning of the season, and all we could get was $24.96. That's all the love we could get. That's all I'm saying. We got the hats now. There's no excuse. Those hats are running out, by the way. Most of the people I've seen buying them, with the White Fang and the Memories hats on top of the Nard hats. Most names I've seen buying them are people not from the show. So, not saying you have to, but all I know is they are going to run out, and we won't be able to get them again for a minute. So,
It's true.
just up to you guys. I think there's only like maybe 5 tops each left of the White Fang and the Memories
Yeah.
ones. So.
Yeah. They've been going fast, so I would urge you to get them in while you can still get them.
Please, I'm on my knees. My hands are on my knees. Please.
All right, let's get some bowls. Let's get some spoons.
I smoke bowls.
Impossibly bend you over. Look back and watch me smack that all on the floor. Smack that. Give me some more. Smack that till you get sore. Smack that. Whoa.
I'm gonna give you a gift.
Okay.
and I want you the gift in exchange. It's not necessarily exact. It's a gift with a catch. So I want you to eat all these.
Okay.
It's only 15 milligrams of CBD, the whole thing,
All right, word.
and it's blueberry
CBD almonds.
flavored.
Hell yeah.
So eat those, and then tell me how you feel, because you don't really feel anything. It's supposed to like help your body.
Well, maybe I should do it.
Yeah, just do it.
Go great with some oatmeal.
Yeah, it would. You can save it for that.
I'm kind of curious though.
What it tastes like?
Yeah, and I've been interested in the idea of like maybe getting into CBD.
It's really good for you.
Yeah, it works. It works good.
Smells bomb.
All right.
Carly says, I got in trouble for playing Smack That to my grade 5 class.
That song is sick.
That song's great. It's Akon.
Convict.
Well, they're fucking good. I don't know if you want to try just one
Yeah.
for that.
Yeah, of course.
You got 2 strikes?
I'm supposed to eat them all, but I have to share how tasty they are. Mama?
What is this?
CBD.
Oh wow.
CBD almond.
They'll be so good. It's just as a cereal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, that is delicious.
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Wow.
Wow.
That is
Whoa.
delish.
Whoa.
Almonds, CBD isolate, sugar, and natural flavors.
Shout out to HF Herbal Fracture out of Colorado. Man, you make a fucking nice almond. Wow.
That's good.
Tifa says, when I lived in Vancouver, I ate CBD powder every day, and it made me feel so great.
How much? How many milligrams?
And, yeah, how much do you consume? Tifa?
Yeah.
In milligrams. Enzo says, "Aw shit, boy, we back on our bullshit."
Good to see you, Enzo. Very good to see you.
Enzo in the friend zone.
Nah, Enzo ain't in the friend zone. He's in the fam zone.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
they're fucking good.
Yeah.
Those are delicious. Those are fucking good for sure.
Wow.
All right. So actually, first, before I make these bowls, let me toss the salad.
Haha!
Thank you. So a good rule of thumb when you're making a big salad for a bunch of people is make your dressing in advance,
Mm-hmm.
but don't put it on there until right before
Yeah.
you're gonna serve it, because when the salad gets soggy, then it's like not as nice, right?
Yeah.
So you want to put the dressing on right before we're gonna serve. So we're pretty much there, guys. Let's get some of this dressing going, and we'll toss this. And,
Almonds are good as fuck for you too.
I tried to, but nobody looks so good anymore.
All right, get this all mixed around together. Make sure everything is nice and coated. Can you do me a favor, Uncle Funkle?
Yes, sir.
There's a peppercorn mill in the little drawer over there,
Yeah, which drawer?
in the top orange. It's like one of the
That
it's
has
like
some,
one of the grinders, you know.
full spectrum CBD tinctures here.
All right, so we got our dressing all dressed up on our greens, and now to top it off, I know we already put salt and pepper in it, but I always like to put a tiny bit. There you go, tiny bit more salt just right on top. And then a little bit of cracked pepper right on top.
Tifa says, I usually ate like a quarter gram a day, and the powder I got was probably 50% CBD, so like 175 milligrams if my math is right. But I only ate that much because I got it so cheap, but you really don't need much. It's true.
All right. There we go.
I'm freaking out.
Are you feeling it?
Well, it's not psychoactive at all.
It's not like that.
It's totally a body thing. It's not psychoactive in anything.
Yep, doesn't get you high. It just makes you feel good. All right. So we're pretty much there, y'all. I got my nice salad going, and hey, I think we can eat. Is everyone hungry?
Yes, sir.
All right. Here, let me move this over here on this thing for now. And soup's on.
Soup's on.
Good food. Good food. Good food. Good food.
Hell yeah.
Look at that.
One of these.
A soup.
Oh, that's a lot of vinaigrette.
Rebag says, "Feed me, bitch."
Feed me, bitch. Shirt's good.
Yeah.
Nice. Nice shirt.
All right.
It's my big belly button.
So I got my salad.
Got his greens.
We got the soup.
Got his other greens.
We got some bread, some
Browns.
butter. Done.
Some brown.
All right.
Done fucking deal.
Avalon. You take the first.
Oh, thanks.
Ladies first.
Oh, I really want some of this bread.
Yeah, you need to butter that bread.
You gotta get a knife.
Here's one.
A
No,
butter
that's not
knife.
one. Here's one.
That'll work.
Yeah, here's that. Good food. Good food.
Oh, you dropped a little morsel of bacon.
Can't let that go.
Damn, I love butter. Look at this, so dumb.
Baby.
FIFA says, "What should I draw a picture of?"
Wow.
I say draw
Sir,
a picture
Thank you, sir.
of a happy sloth on a tree with a hat.
And you'll need to
That's
butter
my
your
vote.
own bread.
Sloths always look pretty happy,
Can I
huh?
put this down first?
Yeah, you can sit down.
They've got resting happy face.
Oh fuck.
Muggle. Here's your soup and spoon.
Let's take a taste, huh?
Here's your salad.
Yep, you did it. You
Butter
did
my
it.
Bread.
Yeah, butter your bread. This one's yours.
All right.
You look good.
Choose your own
Boy.
butter, right?
I'm a growing boy. Growing my belly.
How
Grown
big of a
boys
slice
need-
are you gonna get?
What is David? Grown boys need meals, not snacks.
Well, he said like snacks are for boys. Real men need meals. Not even real men. Snacks for boys, men need meals. I think this is the actual quote.
Well, the men will be satiated tonight, huh?
Yeah.
Yes, they will.
Weird, it's still daylight out right now.
What time is it?
It's at daylight savings, right?
Butter your bread. You got it all good.
Unbuttered.
So much daylight.
Oh, this is a nice webcam.
That's pretty nice, huh?
Yeah.
Are you
The
hungry?
autofocuses.
Yeah,
Well,
the autofocus is pretty fast and accurate, I would say. Much more so than the old one.
hey, is this your first time seeing me like this?
Oh yeah.
Wait, where's? Oh, there you are.
All right,
High
guys.
definition.
There's some butter there too if you want butter.
Wow, this is really good, Isaac.
Thank you.
Right.
Big fucking surprise.
And for me now, I try the salad as well.
Remember in that? Are we still on right now?
Yeah.
Remember in because I wouldn't have said this if the camera was on. Remember in Rescuers Down Under when he takes a pea and then he turns it into split pea soup?
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
That's funny.
Well, hell yeah, guys! Thank you very
Cotton
much.
candy was in that, right?
I was hoping to get another sail in, but you know, I think we're here. It's time to eat, and I had a really good time making some food for you guys on this beautiful Sunday afternoon.
I think that was Dom DeLuise you're thinking of, Davey.
Oh, you're probably right. He was
Um,
doing some action
Yeah.
films that back
You're the
then, right?
alligator and all dogs go to heaven.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try some of this.
I'll never go watch that movie again.
He was the no, wasn't he the
That's
smaller
nice.
dog
What?
in All Dogs Go to Heaven? The tiny dog.
It was nice. Well-
He's singing, didn't he?
Sing it.
We're done,
I haven't seen him
Crocodile.
We're done.
and
it's cooked up.
Oh,
and it's
probably.
time to eat. Funkle, can you take me away?
Uh-huh.
I could do it.
I love that movie.
Funkle, take me away. Thank you guys so much for joining me on this edition of Gettin' Fat with Skinny Jesus, the season premiere. We'll be back tomorrow with our regularly scheduled programming. So Monday nights we're having
We made a
karaoke.
sale.
Hey!
3066 from Similar.
That's what's up. Hell yeah, Similar. We're gonna hook you up for saving for putting it down and showing some love on the Getting Fat with Skinny Jesus show. But like I was saying, we're back to the scheduled programming. So Monday night, White Fang's Narioki night. We're going to be singing, dancing, having some good old fun. Tuesdays, Paranormal Narcast with your host, me, Ricky, and Duffy. Hopefully Duffy is down to do it. He seems to be doing a little bit better these past couple weeks. So there you go. And then on Wednesday night, we're doing Narc Taste Night Live, the season premiere. So that one will be fun and crazy and grandiose. So please join us this week. And thank you guys for tuning in. Bye-bye.
Yeah. I'm getting fat. With Skinny Jesus. I'm getting fat. With Skinny Jesus. I'm getting fat. Getting fat with Skinny Jesus.